Is the Trump family legacy going to carry on? Or is it all set to fade, with 10 grandkids and each child taking their own path? The future of the Trump dynasty is more uncertain than ever. Stick around as we look into what's next for Donald Trump's kids. Will they rise to the occasion or fall short of expectations? Eric Trump. Let's talk about Eric Trump. While his dad and brother, Don Jr., make big splashes with their fiery speeches, Eric stands out for being more normal. In a family known for showmanship, Eric's calm, corporate-like approach seems out of place. But here's the twist. It's actually his biggest strength. During the 2024 campaign, while others were grabbing headlines, Eric and his wife, Lara, quietly built one of the most effective political operations ever. They organized rallies with record-breaking attendance, coordinated over 200,000 volunteers, and merged digital and traditional campaigning in a way that changed the game. Eric's behind-the-scenes work mirrors Robert Kennedy's role in the Kennedy dynasty. Not all successful political heirs need to be in the spotlight. Eric focused on the operational side, while Lara helped secure election integrity and became co-chair of the RNC. Together, they created a powerful duo, modernizing the campaign's fundraising and voter targeting. Eric's calm, steady hand could be the key to securing the Trump dynasty's long-term success, turning it from a personality-driven movement into a lasting political force. The irony? In a family built on spectacle, it's Eric, the quiet, behind-the-scenes guy who might just build something that lasts. Barron Trump. Barron Trump, born in 2006 to Donald and Melania, is the youngest and tallest in the family at 6 feet 7 inches. Growing up in the age of social media, Barron is a unique figure with the potential to become involved in politics. Unlike his older siblings, his mom Melania has kept his life private, giving him a clean image. At just 18, Barron has already made an impact on his dad's 2024 campaign, helping focus on podcasts and online influencers to connect with younger voters. He's also heading to NYU's Stern School of Business, diving into digital economies. However, his biggest challenge will be adapting his father's political style to appeal to a new generation. Some people already see him as a future leader, with Barron 2044 merch popping up, while it's unclear if he'll follow in his dad's footsteps. Don't be surprised if he does. Tiffany Trump. Next up in our look at the Trump family is Tiffany Trump, the most unique of Donald's kids, as the only child from his marriage to Marla Maples. Tiffany grew up in California, away from the spotlight. While this might seem like a disadvantage, it could actually work in her favor. Tiffany is stepping into the political scene while Ivanka takes a step back. In 2023, she made headlines defending her dad's views on issues like abortion and IVF. She went to law school at Georgetown, giving her some credibility, though some Trump supporters are unsure because of her California roots and less involvement in the Trump organization. Her recent marriage to Michael Boulos, from a wealthy international family, adds to her appeal. Tiffany stands out by balancing her law degree and normal upbringing with her dad's MAGA legacy, with Don Jr. and Eric focused on keeping their father's base. Tiffany might quietly rise as a political player. Will she succeed? It's 50-50. She'll need to use her outsider status to her advantage. Donald Trump Jr. Don Jr. 46 is the crown prince of MAGA with a loyal following that sometimes matches his dad's. He's not just inherited his father's supporters, he's helped shape them, pushing the 2024 campaign further right and influencing Senate races. He draws big crowds, and his social media is on fire, making him one of the most influential presidential kids. But his strong base might limit his reach. His controversial alliances and aggressive style could hold him back. Don Jr. is the closest to MAGA, but his fiery approach might keep him stuck in his dad's shadow. Unlike other political families who built their own identities, Don Jr. probably won't run for president soon, but he could become the key power player, choosing the next leader instead of aiming for the top job himself. By controlling MAGA, he might end up with more power than being president, the one who decides who gets the crown. Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, once seen as the ones to carry the Trump legacy, have made a surprising shift. Back in 2017, Ivanka was the favorite to continue the family's political path. But now, both she and Jared have stepped away from politics. Their move to Florida wasn't just about changing locations. It was a smart way to get out of the political spotlight. Ivanka, who was her dad's closest advisor, and Jared, who played big roles in Middle East peace and criminal justice reform, have turned their attention elsewhere. Jared's $3 billion private equity fund, backed by Saudi and Emirati money, shows he's building power in business, not politics. Ivanka has been focusing on her personal brand and family. While it might seem like they've backed off, the Kushners are actually gaining influence in business and global politics. Without the drama of controversies like January 6th, Ivanka may not return to politics. But the Kushners are set to be the most successful Trump heirs, playing a different game, one in business, not elections, grandchildren. Let's talk about the Trump grandkids. They might be the future of the Trump family. The third generation often shows us where a family is headed. With 10 grandkids, they're at a big moment. For example, 17-year-old Kai Madison Trump showed how the family is planning for the future at the 2024 Republican National Convention, where she made Trump look like a proud grandpa. Don Jr.'s kids are involved in grassroots politics, while the Kushner kids are all about global connections, like Arabella's 2023 bat mitzvah. Eric's kids, Luke and Carolina, keep things low-key. These different paths show how the family is split. One side sticks with populist politics, while the other goes for international ties. Kai seems ready to carry on the MAGA legacy, while Arabella might focus on business and moderate politics. Right now, Don Jr.'s kids look like the ones most likely to make a splash in politics. Their success or failure could affect America's future. What do you think? Will the Trump kids keep the family legacy going? Or is it fading away? Drop a comment below.